Home weather by Chris Garofolo, Union Leader Correspondent, November 8, 2017, 10:37 p.m. Derry. Town emergency officials reported there were 231 storm-related calls and roughly $32,000 in damage to municipal property during last week's powerful storm, but no reported injuries. Fire Chief Michael J. Gagnon told town councilors Tuesday night that 60% of the community was without power at the height of the storm, which started the night of October 29. Storm cleanup caused the town to push back Halloween by several days, to postpone school on Monday and to close 59 roads. Gagnon said only one resident requested shelter. Effects of the storm in town were primarily wind-related, Gagnon said, with crews responding to dozens of downed poles and trees. Overall, we didn't have any huge issue as regards to rain. It was the wind that impacted us, he said. He reported 231 calls for police and fire specifically related to the storm, in addition to the routine calls of a weekend night. Gagnon said emergency officials temporarily increased staffing to meet demand. The initial assessment of $32,000 in storm-related costs included overtime, damage to a municipal sign and some food spoilage, he said. So it wasn't a large number, he said. Councilors asked about delays getting electricity restored, and Gagnon explained the regional public utility crews who normally would assist after a storm in New Hampshire stayed home in Maine, Massachusetts and Quebec, where the storm also affected. We learned very quickly this was going to be a multi-day event and we shouldn't expect any quick return of power, the chief said. We were advised early on Monday that the cavalry wasn't going to be coming. It was going to take a while to get here. Quebec was impacted more than we were, and New Hampshire had 240,000 without power, but Maine had 350,000 without power. Rockingham County is not expected to hit the threshold for a major disaster declaration, he said. Councilors said while power outages were an inconvenience, emergency operations in town ran smoothly. Councilors Charlie Foote and James Morgan gave kudos to the fire chief, and District 3 Councillor Neil Weatherby praised Gagnon's crews for helping save his residents after he lost power and worried about a small fire on his property. Earlier, the council conducted a standing moment of silence for victims of recent attacks in New York City and Texas. Councilor-at-large Phyllis Katsagiores read a proclamation to the County Department of Corrections for a program that brought inmates to assist with tasks at the transfer station. Katsagiores said the prisoners helped with groundskeeping, landscaping and sorting of cans, which to date have saved roughly $2,000 in labor-related costs. Several representatives from the Corrections Department accepted the proclamation. Thank you, you guys have saved the town of Derry a lot of money, Katsagiores said. It's a great idea, and thank you very much. Public Safety Weather Derry.